not much going on right now, but I've been trying to pack and finding myself getting really easily distracted. I'm procrastinating quite a bit, actually, and I think it's just my brain's kind of overwhelmed. I haven't seen my mom since Christmas, and she's upset about this big move that we're doing, and having a hard time dealing with it. So I don't know, I'm kind of frustrated there. I think that, if we're moving so far away, she should want to spend time with us before we go instead of just being mad. And it looks like, more than likely, we will be moving at the end of February instead of April. And that's very good because it's been less than 2 weeks that my husband has been gone, and it's hard. It's very difficult to try and pack and be mommy and daddy for our daughter. And she was sick for a while too at the beginning, so that wasn't a good start there. But he's doing well in his new job, trying to deal with the cold because we live practically in the desert, and he's going to a climate that is completely different, kind of foreign. So he's supposed to get snow sometime in the next few days. Again, I think 7 inches of snow, so that should be interesting. We're going to need to get a whole new wardrobe, to be honest, because I don't even have an actual jacket. I have a leather jacket that doesn't even have a lining, so I know I'm going to freeze. And our daughter has, sweatshirts and that sort of thing, and she has a jacket, but it's for our climate, not for the real cold. So that's something that I have to start taking care of. And being here, I don't have a vehicle because he ended up taking it with him. We only have one at the moment, and so I've been relying on friends to transport us all over the place. And I guess I'm really lucky that we have really good friends, but it's still difficult to have to ask for rides everywhere. But they've told me not to feel weird about it, so I'm trying not to be prideful. And actually, tomorrow one of my friends is picking up our daughter and taking her to a museum so that I can get some packing done without worrying, about entertaining her. You know what I mean? It's always easier to pack without a 3-year-old than it is with one. So that's really sweet. other than that, one of my good friends has been coming over every weekend. So that's been exciting. I didn't expect her to do that. You know, and she's married, and, you know, I just kind of think that's so much for someone to do for someone else, but she's been over here, and she stayed, like last weekend, she stayed from Friday night to Sunday night, and we just giggle and paint nails and watch movies and all sorts of things, you know, so it's really fun. Anyway, and I wanted to read with you right now. There's a book called Always the Baker, Never the Bride, and I can't remember who it's by. Let's see here. Sorry if you hear typing or clicking, but it's Always the Baker, Never the Bride by Sandra D. Bricker. So let's see. This is the prologue. She just went over like a lopsided sack of corn, I tell ya. I never saw nothing like it. Emma Ray, can you hear me, honey? Emma Ray. Emma's eyes fluttered as she struggled to open them. Her mother's face came into focus just inches from hers, and she jumped. Here she comes, Gavin. She's coming around. When Emma tried to speak, her tongue stuck to the roof of her mouth, and it made a sound like paper peeling away from plastic as she wiggled it. What happened? You fainted, Princess. Her father's pale face moved closer into view, and he took her hand. Emma realized she'd never seen him so obviously worried. I fainted. How do you feel now? After she had spoken, he looked somewhat relieved. Still a little woozy. A little. She blinked a couple of times before she recognized the denim-clad form who peered over her father's shoulder. The way it stood on end, Danny Mahoney's wavy blonde hair looked like a halo gone slightly berserk. His perfect square jaw clenched as he peered at her with those crystal blue eyes. Danny was the boyfriend Emma had dreamed about since the 6th grade. He was handsome and cool and just dangerous enough to make her parents worry and her girlfriend scream with envy. Hi, baby. What you need, huh? Gavin glared at Danny and separated him from Emma by repositioning himself. Avery, why don't you and the boy, which Emma's father had insisted on calling Danny since their first date in sophomore year, go and check on that doctor, huh? I'll stay with Emmy. Just then, an older man with a face like a bunched up fist appeared from behind the yellowish curtain. His white coat and clipboard made him look a little like a butcher taking an order, but the stethoscope hanging around his neck provided the clarity Emma needed. How are you feeling now, young lady? Better. Emma tilted her shoulders into a shrug. I guess. Do you remember what happened? Not really. except some cake and a candy bar after second period. No breakfast. Any protein? No. Well, that appears to be the problem. Do you know what it means to be diabetic? He said the word in a slow monotone, like Mrs. Prentice presenting a new vocabulary word to her class. Emma shook her head. No. Oh no, Gavin. She's diabetic. Calm down, Avery. Let's hear the man out. See, when you ate that cake in the candy bar, your blood sugar levels spiked very high, like they tend to do when we consume sugar. But after a spike, they tend to fall just as fast, and that's what's known as. Emma zoned out long enough to smile at Danny, and she didn't really hear the longest and most important part of Dr. Benjamin's explanation about the production of insulin within the body, the difference between hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia, or the body's natural this and that. She tuned back in about the time Dr. Benjamin told her parents how important it would be for Emma to monitor her blood sugar and stick to a diet created just for diabetics. But despite all the words bouncing around, all she really heard and managed to process were the two horrifying ones that came near the end of the monologue. The ones that made her mother cry and her father look like he'd been shot in the chest. Daily injections. You can't be serious. Oh, I'm very serious, Emma Ray, the doctor told her. It's good that we've got this now, because you need to get into a routine of nutrition and medication that will affect you for the rest of your life. Emma Ray, you have what is called type 1 diabetes. No, Jesus. No, Jesus. No, Jesus, please. Please, Lord Jesus, no. Does that mean we'll miss out on the prom? Danny piped up from behind the others, because I'm already out for our share of limo. Emma cradled a single cupcake in her hands and lifted it within inches of her face to examine it with care. How she'd love to take a massive bite out of it and feel that moist, crumbly red velvet cake against the roof of her mouth. A flavorful burst of sweetness, and then the kiss of cocoa. You're not thinking of eating that, are you? Emma didn't even blink. Her focus remained fixed on the red velvet cupcake. Emma Ray, have you had some protein? Because if you haven't, I'll tackle you right now and take that cupcake away from you. The corners of her mouth quivered into a half smile before she said, the confection on the wire rack beside the others. Calm down, Fiona. I'm not going to eat it. But you could let me dream about it for 30 seconds, couldn't you? Fee peered over square black glasses, a short fringe of matching ebony bangs dangling inches above them. She stared Emma down, one colorful tattooed arm bent at the elbow, as her fingers drummed an impatient rhythm on her hip. Then she wobbled her head in that familiar way, one that weren't. Next stop, a shaking finger right in your face. How about I go get you a protein shake, her friend suggested. They have a new sugar-free flavor, mango. Emma forced a sliver of a smile and shrugged. I'll be back in 10. Emma glanced with longing at the wire rack before she returned to the sink to rinse the cupcake pans. Diabetes. What a funny and cruel joke for God to play on a baker with a penchant for confections. For her recipes, the sweeter the better. But Emma didn't partake. She'd won the Passionate Palate Award just last month for her creme brulee wedding cake, a 6-tiered, 24-layer masterpiece filled with sweet custard that inspired one of the judges to remark, "This rocks my world." And yet, Emma had never tasted more than a single ecstasy-inducing bite. She dreamed of sitting at one of the bistro tables beyond the swinging doors of her kitchen, a coffee cup before her, a china plate adorned with an oversized hunk of cake, with the sweetness of each bite enveloped her, and every forkful inspired a new creation. The jingle of the front door beckoned, and Emma dried her hands before she abandoned her sugar slate glazed dream and pushed through the kitchen door. "Welcome to Backstreet Bakery," she greeted the GQ cover model in the $600 suit. "How can I help you?" "Coffee, black, and one of those chocolate brownies." He flicked the shoulders of his jacket with swift brushes that produced sprinkles of moisture. Emma darted a glance out the window. The sky had turned dark and rain drenched the streets. "I didn't even know it was raining," she commented, as she placed a paper doily beneath a large fudge brownie on a Staffordshire-inspired blue and white dessert plate. Came out of nowhere. He stood just before the bakery case and peered at the confections on the other side of the glass. "You know, these brownies are awesome with hazelnut coffee. Can I interest you in?" "No thanks," he said, cutting her off. "Just black." Emma tried to resist the urge to tempt him further, and she was successful for about 20 seconds. Then, with a charming smile, she extended a glass coffee pot toward him. "Dark roast, extra bold. Hazelnut's perfect with chocolate." He lifted his eyes and glared at her across the bakery case. "Just black, thank you." Emma shook her head and slipped the pot back into its place before grabbing the Colombian from one of the adjacent burners. "Black it is." He raked his dark hair with both hands, and his milk chocolate brown eyes met hers without warning. A world of conversation passed between them in one frozen moment. She peeled her gaze away and tried not to stare at the slightly off-centered cleft in his square chin. "That'll be $4.18. He slipped a $5 toward her and muttered, "Keep the change." She hesitated, wondering if she should bother to point out that she was a baker and not a waitress. And then she realized the tip was only about 80 cents. Stand-up guy. While GQ took his cup and plate and settled at a table near the window, Emma wiped down the counter and started a new pot of decaf. A happy grunt called her attention back to her customer, and she tripped over the crooked cranny aimed in her direction. "What's in this?" he asked, wiping a smear of chocolate from the corner of his mouth. "It's fantastic." "Just your average fudge brownie," she replied, unsuccessful in completely masking her pride. "Well, actually, I use cashews instead of walnuts, and the frosting is a mixture of cocoa and I'd like half a dozen of them." "Oh, can you pack them up for me?" interested in plantations. I like the fudge brownie. I'd like to purchase 6 of them. Can you do that for me? Emma swallowed the answer that pressed against her lips, and instead replied, "Yes, sir, I can do that." "Good, thank you." Fee erupted through the door at just that moment, drenched from the downpour from the other side, oblivious to the obnoxious customer in their midst. "I didn't get mango," she announced, rounding the bakery case and shaking her wet head until it splashed Emma. "They had the berry one that you like so much, so I got that one. Is that okay?" "Yep," she replied, accepting the protein shake. "Thanks, Fee. Our customer would like 6 fudge brownies. Would you package them and collect his payment?" Before Fee could reply, Emma turned her back and headed for the kitchen to enjoy her shake. "You know," she heard Fee suggest just as the doors clanged shut behind her, "we have a really nice blonde brownie if you'd like to try a variety." The snicker that popped out of her was certainly not ladylike. Jackson climbed out from behind the wheel of his Altima and tucked the white bakery box of brownies beneath the shelter of his overcoat to protect it from the rain. The moment he crossed the threshold of the Tanglewood Inn, the familiar cackle of hens greeted him. "Jackson, you're drenched," George Ann declared in her thick southern drawl. It's raining cats and puppies out there, yeah," Madeline added. Norma Jean tossed him a thick white towel that smelled like flowers. "Dry yourself off, baby brother. All my sisters in one place at one time. No good can come of this." "What are you all doing here?" he asked them, and then rubbed his rain-soaked face with the towel. "Did I forget something?" "Norma Jean called us this morning," Madeline explained. "I can't for the life of me wonder why you didn't rally the troops, Jackson. You know we offered to help you interview for staff." "I appreciate that, I really do." "All evidence to the contrary," she crooned. "Norma said you have hotel staff interviews all day today." "Yes, but nothing, do you hear me? We'll set up shop in 3 corners of the restaurant, and we'll just plow through those interviews until we find you just the right people." Jackson knew better than to argue. He'd learned to choose his battles in cases like this. Norma Jean Drake Blanchett was the sister closest to Jackson's age, but being raised as the only boy with 3 older sisters and a single mom left him feeling a little bit like a lone sitting duck on top of a twirling birthday cake. "What's in the box, Jack?" Georgianne asked. Her smile caused the deep dimples on either side of his mouth to cave in like bread dough pressed with 2 large thumbs. "Box," he'd almost forgotten. "The most unbelievable fudge brownies you will ever taste," he announced. "Let's get some coffee set up in the dining room, and I'll grab the resumes from Susanna and meet you in there." If his sisters were going to force their assistance upon him, the least he could do was wash it down with a few more delectable calories, and he supposed he could share the wealth as well. So, that is the beginning of Always the